In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally or do you hang on to your seeds? 14 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse, Season 3. Alright, congratulations, top 9. You've made it to the late game. So, as a reminder, here's how things are going to work moving forward. Tulip no longer exists. The seed and immunity competition no longer exists.
Whoa.
In the greenhouse, there will only be sunflower, rose, and 2 seeds this time. And sunflower only nominates 1 person, and moving forward, there are replacement nominations if uproot is used. Remember, if someone off the block uses uproot, that person cannot be the replacement nominee. So, if you want to share immunity with someone by having them save you from the block, make sure the person off the block is using it, because then they can't be the replacement. Does this rule make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, it's okay if not. This greenhouse challenge will be a team challenge. Everyone's going to come grab a card from me, and if you get a red card, you are on the red team. If you get a black card, you are on the black team. If you get the Joker, no team for you. You will not enter the greenhouse this week.
Can you shuffle them real quick, because they could see the bottom. Moves 1 card.
Don't reveal yet. Yes, please. In 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Fitting.
Oh my god, are we segregated?
No.
What?
Wait a minute.
Oh my god, it is all black and red.
Wow.
Oh, wow. So, this is the black team, this is the red team, minus Edmund. You get nothing, but you do participate. Come with me!
Participate.
1 complete team is going to enter the greenhouse. Which one of you? It's time to find out. I will put 5 minutes on the clock. Within that time, you have to distribute your 5 ping pong balls however you want among different containers in front of you. The big bucket is the team bucket. Whichever team has the majority of ping pong balls between the 2 of them wins, and that team enters the greenhouse. However, the order that you enter is determined by how many ping pong balls are in your individual containers. So basically, the team that's more teamworky will win the challenge, but the most selfish people will place first. Does this make sense?
Yep.
You are allowed to vote for the other team, and you are allowed to vote for individuals on the other team. Additionally, you'll notice those cups by each of your stations. Whichever person gets the most ping pong balls in their cup gets 2 seeds of their own.
Okay, so the plate is to like vote for first, second, third, fourth. The
Yes.
cup is for seeds. The big bucket's for team.
Yes, correct.
How do we do this?
Edmund, you are allowed to vote, and in the event of a tie, Edmund will break it. As a person not on a team. Okay?
Wait, do we have to? Is it required that we put stuff in our, like in other ones?
I don't feel like being selfish. I feel like just putting
I know, I
all
kind
in
of just
our
want to
bucket.
leave it up to,
How would we
leave it up
determine the order?
to
Is it
Edmund.
random? Edmund would determine the order
Yes.
if we put all of them in there.
Okay,
I feel
I'm okay with that.
I
I'm
really
okay.
feel fine with that.
okay.
I don't see why there's any
If we literally put 1 on each.
I know, I kind of just want to leave it up to,
Right. But if we're tied, then Edmund will break it, and will at least be in the greenhouse. You know what I mean?
guys want to just all put it in our bucket?
And then we all go, and then Edmund just
Yeah,
chooses
but
the
don't we
order.
have to? Do we have to?
That's what they just said.
Yeah, let's do it.
No, let's see.
Edmund's gonna choose. What 3? Because he has 5.
I'm sick of being stupid in terms of like playing safe, but I don't think this is my challenge to like show cards in. Both the sides are kind of split up evenly, so I think I'm good. Whoever wins. Not that. Wait, okay. So the team bucket means they all go to the greenhouse.
Correct.
So what do my balls do now?
You can put them however you want. You can determine.
So what
them.
is the difference between the green and the individual?
The green is for first, second, third, fourth if that team wins, and the cup is for 2 seats, just additionally.
So you're basically choosing who wins.
Oh, that's not me. In the center of the ring, just like a circus. Okay.
You decide everything.
I know, I'm thinking.
Are we allowed to talk to him at all?
We'll promise you safety.
Can we talk to him? Yeah.
No, we went in first. But if we promise safety,
Edmund, we promise you the same thing.
we have things to offer.
What if I think you promise that you'll be safe?
Okay. Damn, I'm just taking one-on-ones now.
Who do you want to talk to? Who do you want to pull?
I don't know. I just don't want to piss anyone off. You didn't block anyone last round, right?
No,
Because there was no vote.
I gave you my seats, Zach gave you seats, and I also
Yeah.
gave you seats.
I gave you colors, the rest I could not afford. I don't know, who's here.
I have nothing to contribute, I just don't want to not be present. Yeah.
So all 4 are going in the greenhouse?
Yeah.
Is
Are we
it-
all safe, or is it just?
Do I know what the
top
powers are?
This was very Taylor, can you clarify?
Pick the order, right?
Sunflower, rose, and 2 seats.
And you pick the
For all.
All
Okay.
4 go in still? Or are all 4 safe?
Fourth place just opened in.
But are they safe?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
The only people that are safe are the sunflower and the rose. The person who gets seeds is not necessarily safe.
Wait, okay. My brain's not working. He picks which team wins and the order they go in.
Yes.
I will not.
He has the second temperament.
Unless you want to take your balls out.
But what would the order of our own do
Sorry,
if
I'm
we lose?
being annoying.
Well, you would vote on the other team. So if you have allies on the other team, then you just
We're good. Obviously, you'd be safe if you pick us. You know that.
The only reason why I'm leaning towards y'all is because y'all gave me the most seeds last round.
Yeah.
You gave me 3, and he gave me 2.
I feel like it's fair.
Thomas only gave me 2. So that is why I am.
He'd be kind to-
I think he would be safe.
What would you guys want to do?
Like the order?
Yeah. Well, no, like in terms of putting people up.
I mean, like, we'll give you. Let's say this. If you like decide on us, we'll give you a lot of say into
Yeah.
what goes into like
Yeah.
deciding and.
I think that's fair for you to
Yeah,
have
like
a
if you
say.
let
you
us
wanna
and like
seek them up?
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just
You wanna go talk to
indecisive. Yeah, sure. Why did I draw the Joker? They basically just promised me safety and that I could do whatever I wanted with their power. But I don't really want power, I just want safety.
But we
I mean,
give
we
you safety.
promise you safety for
We can do
sure.
safety.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I think.
Okay. So if I put in their individual cups, it still counts towards their team.
No. Okay, so the teams are tied right now. The teams. So you break ties. So you don't necessarily have to spin your balls to
Okay.
so you
Decide
can
what the order
currently
is?
use your balls to decide the order, or you could put them in a personal cup.
So if I put it all there, I decide the order anyways?
Yes.
Okay.
You're
And
safe
if you
with
don't
us?
put any in the cups, no one gets.
Can we all agree to that?
Yeah.
Edmund's gonna be safe with us no matter what.
Yeah. You know me, Bussy.
All right. And there you have it. This team wins.
So now, do we determine order?
No, Edmund
Edmund's
is tiebreaker.
I'm going to give
They're all tied with 0. So
first to Thomas, because he gave me the most seeds last round. I'm going to give second to Bryn,
Back up, please.
And I'm gonna give, sorry, first to Thomas, because he gave me seeds last round. Second to Bryn. Third to Olivia.
All right, that's our 3 greenhouse players. Meet me over there. And no one gets 2 seeds.
No, no.
Holly, can I
Okay.
have
Y'all weren't talking in the last round. A lot of people were not talking to me.
I was.
And that's me being transparent.
We can talk one-on-one and
Yeah,
I can
absolutely.
fill you in on what
Yeah. That's just how
Yeah.
I'm feeling right now.
Honestly, because it just started off it started off as like just a me and Zach thing because he wanted to let me know that he has like an official no block vote alliance with 3 people. And he kind of wanted to let me know that because he felt like we had a good alliance and he wanted to let me know that if in the subsequent round that I'm put up and it's by him, that's why.
Let's go right there.
Yeah, thank you.
Like, obviously, you know who it was, right?
What?
Like, who was in his alliance?
Yes. Oh, yeah, I can tell you. So it was Bryn, Abrielle, and Kat, or was it Bryn?
It was me.
No, it wasn't me, I swear.
No,
it was you. Oh, okay, shoot, it was you. Okay.
So, when that all happened, and then when I passed back, I wasn't involved in that conversation. And
Yeah.
like,
But
it
you
was-
were welcome. Like, did we say, like, no,
But
can't
no
come?
one pulled me in. I think we're at that point in time where if you're in an alliance, you're going to say, no, come here. And no one did that to me.
That's fair, that's fair.
And, yeah. Obviously, I'm
Well, I'll
not.
just let you know that you're always welcome. That talk we had earlier where we, like, cleared the air, like, that still stands
Yeah.
with me. I'm sorry that you felt unwelcome to be in that
No, it's a
conversation.
game, and obviously it's
Yeah.
alliances, but it's like, this is my reasoning, this is what I saw.
Yeah.
Obviously, that does sound like that's what's happening, and that's
Yeah.
why I'm like, I don't really feel like the need to disclose what happened, especially
Yeah.
since clearly I wasn't even that high. I didn't even get in the greenhouse. So,
I understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
you keep your cards close to your chest. Okay.
Well,
Well,
no,
let's
no.
see if somebody else will tell me.
no, I'm telling you everything.
No, you didn't. You did not tell me what was offered because he seemed pretty set with us because we had 2 people on our side that gave him seats.
It's okay if I can't make a killer.
Yeah, fine. No, I'm just trying to get information on what changed because Edmund seemed pretty set with us because you gave him seats and so did Kat. So versus on this team, only one person gave him seats. So I'm like, what changed? And I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to tell me, I respect that. It's fine.
I'm telling you everything but that. If it comes out, it comes out, but I just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
So
fine.
at the end of last round, I had Shane and Abby come up to me, and they basically said, like, we just need to form an alliance with us 3 and Bryn, which I kind of agree with. But I think I'm in the middle, because they're worried about Zach and Shakira and Kat, but they've all told me good things. I didn't like that I just had to show my cards in that competition because I was hoping that Venus flytrapping Brady would give me some time. But I literally just had to screw over a bunch of people, and the 2 sides were split up evenly on each team. But I am still riding with Thomas, and I wanted to make sure he was safe along with Bryn and Shane. I'm gonna try and make sure Abby doesn't go up. I tried to give Olivia 3rd because I feel like I'm trying to build rapport with Olivia, so I want her to think I'm taking her seriously. And yeah, I'm just trying to play both sides, but I just had to show my cards again. So I just did the ballsiest move in the game by Venus Flytrap, and now I was stuck between choosing two sides, which is not what I wanted to do. So that was very anticlimactic of a challenge. I don't know. I'm going round by round now because I think I'm set up. So we'll see what happens. But that might have just fucked me. But I am still riding with Thomas as of now. But he has a lot of deals. And I think he's closer to people I don't want to be close with. I think my next target is Shakira. But I know Thomas is really close with her. And I hope Shane's not pissed off at me for giving him 4th. Because I'm just going to say, I was trying to hide a relationship. So I gave it to Bryn because she gave me a seed. I didn't tell her anyone gave me a seed for the Venus flytrap. So I wanted to give her power so that way she's safe. Olivia I still feel fine with. And Thomas I'm riding with, so I gave him first. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully Abby does not go up and I can talk him into nominating 2 others. I'm hoping Kat and Shakira go up this round.
All right. Hi, everyone. It is time for another flower picking ceremony. Third place, Olivia, what would you like?
Can we talk or no? Like briefly, we just didn't have a camera.
Yeah.
I don't want to nominate anyone.
You don't?
I would rather get my seeds back from last round.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. What do you want?
I mean, you'll have your pick regardless. You're in second place.
But I would be free and available for y'all to nominate me. But
I mean, I would
hope
I
not.
would nominate you.
Yeah.
If you, yeah, whatever you, I'm fine with either. With any of the 3.
I'd like the rose.
Okay.
Do you want sunflower or seeds?
I'd rather seeds, and I will keep what y'all want.
Okay, I'll take sunflower if that's what you prefer.
Sunflower. Bryn, what would you like?
The rose, please.
Rose for Bryn.
And unspoken.
Yeah.
You're not gonna
Sweet. I'll take 2 seeds.
Okay. Get in line for me. Our final standings for the week. Olivia is sunflower, Bryn is rose, and Thomas gets 2 seeds. Alright, there you go.
How are you feeling?
Good. I want you to know. I told Bryn and Thomas this that like you're not. I'm
That's
not
what I
putting
wanted
you
to
up.
talk to you.
No,
Like,
because
last-
I put you in the ring last round.
That's
I'm
why
not gonna do it again.
Last round I was like, look, I'm being so genuine. Like, we're good.
No, I know. I'm not
Okay.
doing that to you again. I think like it's different now that everything has happened. So like no, not like this round. Like I'm not, and probably won't be in power next round. So.
I really
but,
appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's what
No, I
wanted
told
to-
like you, Taylor, and then I forgot a third person. Oh yeah, Edmund, because we promised him.
Yeah.
So like y'all 3, I'm not looking to put anyone up.
Okay.
Double confirm with Bryn, but I'm pretty. She like.
I
agreed.
will.
She was like, yeah.
If
she
anyone
agreed.
comes down, like, am I still good? Like, if there's an uproot?
If there's an uproot, you should be good. I'm gonna get with her. I mean, like, I don't intend to put you up at all.
Yeah.
Hopefully, no one uses an uproot, but like, I'll figure it out. Like,
Yeah, and I'll go
I
talk
tend
to
to
her
keep my
and
word
then
to
I'll
you.
circle back.
Yeah, I need to talk to her too about what we would do in the event of an uproot. But
Yeah.
So I'm hoping by me giving it to Thomas and
Bryn.
yes,
Bryn.
that we're fine.
Like
Olivia
us?
Olivia will be fine, I think.
I'm not plucked by what just happened. I'm more confused of what, like, would you
What
be willing
shift?
to share, like, what they promised you or what they said? Because
Yeah, because Shane isn't telling me, and I thought that he would.
No, they didn't really like promise me the world. They just said we'll keep you safe.
But we
I
said
just,
the same thing.
I know. Y'all were just like, y'all can do whatever with the power. I just, after having to do that, I just rather take a step back. So,
yeah.
I just didn't want to be like,
I
especially for
don't
the Venus
feel-
flytrap, I didn't want to be like, now let me try and control this greenhouse that I'm not even a part of. You know
And
what
like,
I mean?
I really, really want to trust you, but speaking to Shane, it made it seem like there was more than that. He was like, I'm willing to disclose everything, but what we offered him. So it made it seem like there was some sort of offer.
Yeah.
It was just safety.
Then why the hell wouldn't he say that?
I don't know.
You will tell me the truth.
Did your team promise me anything more than safety?
Not really.
Yeah.
Then what the hell is wrong with Shane? Why is he butthurt?
I don't know.
Shane just like turned on me. Well, us.
Why?
So I went over to him and I was like, Jesus, like what did y'all offer him to get him to change his mind? Because we thought that he was pretty set with us.
Because we, and again, this is, I'm not mad at your decision or
Yeah, no,
upset at
same.
all.
I'm more just trying to
We
figure out
just,
the hell
we
Shane.
told him to give you safety and you can like
control who
kind of
we
control
pick.
like who
So-
we pick.
Yeah.
Here's
So that's
the
what I
deal.
told y'all. I said I didn't want to control
Right.
who they
Oh,
picked.
okay.
Yeah.
Olivia is sunflower and Bryn is rose. I chose the 2 seeds because I feel like the control this round is going to be more in the auction than in the nominees.
agree.
You think?
I agree. Yes.
Over like uproot or like what over?
Like, I feel like there's more power in the auction right now than in nominations.
Especially with how little seeds there are.
Yes. So that's why I went for that. I think that,
I don't feel safe with Olivia.
which is fair, but I think Shane is going up.
Wait, they can't put Shane up on
Yeah,
his own
Shane was
team?
4th.
Shane's
So-
not safe.
Shane's not
I know,
safe.
but if he's on their team. Oh, okay. He definitely does feel targeted.
Did they
because
say that Shane's going up?
They didn't say who they wanted.
Okay.
Shane feels like
He's
he's going
available.
up because he didn't like that everyone else in the team got something and that he didn't. So he was like, obviously I'm on the outskirts. People aren't talking to me. No one talked to me last round. But yeah, let me finish
That's
that.
bullshit, but
So
whatever.
basically, no, literally, like, okay, when we were in the corner over there, remember how he like kind of creeps by?
Yeah.
Did any of us be like, no, don't?
No.
No, it's like I literally said, come on over.
Yeah, and like
But
he
I
just
think we've been saying it for
kept
rounds
walking.
now that Shane is just super paranoid.
Every round.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Are we done talking? Like, do we have anything else?
no, I just thought that was weird. Like, I thought that me and Shane were cool, and then for him
That's
not
definitely, like-
to tell what happened and then finding out that nothing even happened
Right.
was weird.
I just feel like Shane's alliances are round to round. Promise.
Based on what's going on, I think target one is probably Shane. Target 2 is probably
I feel like I'm up there because I don't feel safe with Olivia, and then who's the other person?
Bren.
Bren.
Yeah, I don't feel safe with either of them.
I mean, you could be up, but like they're.
Well, if either of you are up there, I still have my banked vote, so I will use it. And if you want
And
to pass it
I
to
also-
me, I can also use yours for
I
you.
think I
if you're
have.
up,
I
okay?
still have 4
you.
seats now,
Yeah.
so we can make stuff happen.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
I just wanted to talk to you in case you felt some type of way or you felt unsafe after
I know that. Well, I'm on the bottom now, so like we're all on the bottom. So
Well, because
it
it's
is.
4, 5 options.
Yeah,
Well, 6 options with me, but I'm hoping they keep their promise to me.
yeah. I'm scared because you just I'm on the bottom, but like I'm not upset with you because like regardless of who you chose, some will be upset,
Yeah.
some will be okay.
Mhm.
So
Thomas said that apparently it might be Shane.
could it be?
So that would be best scenario, because then all 4 of you are fine.
I can ask you, and if you don't want to answer, totally fine.
Mhm.
Is that the reason? That's the only reason they didn't offer you anything?
So, no, for sure. Like, and because when I was talking to Shakira and Zach, they were like, "Well, why did Shane walk up to you like that? Like, it was because of him and blah 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 blah." Which is why I gave Shane 4. But it's literally so then Thomas walked up. I told him the reason I told you, and I was like, "Isn't that what I said to y'all right before I put the balls in?" I was like, "As long as I'm safe, I just don't want to be a part of it."
Because he's not telling anyone anything. He's like,
Shane?
Yeah, he's like, I don't think I can disclose that information. I was like, we're disclosing what we told
But
him.
it's final 9. Like, information's gonna be put on the table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was like, I'm just going to ask the source.
Yeah. So no, it wasn't
And I feel
any.
like we're good, so I feel like I could come up and talk to you. Like, I don't think it was like,
Yeah. It wasn't like I was trying to screw y'all
Yeah.
over. Obviously, someone's gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
But if they're going after Shane, that is the best case scenario.
yeah.
For us.
I just don't want to, if I'm on the block, I just don't want to ever think like, it's me.
Right.
Security. Brent, I don't know what she's putting up. We agreed, like, obviously we wouldn't put Thomas up because he was with us, and or Shane because he was on our team and I put him through hell last round, and then Edmund because we promised him immunity. I'm trying to think of who to put up and then who to have as a replacement in case an upward is used. So I need to go talk to Brent about that. But I don't intend to put you up. Like that hasn't crossed my mind.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I need to definitely discuss with them more.
Yeah, I definitely need to talk to Brim.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, huh?
It's not the spaghetti.
Not my non-chewable food.
How are you feeling?
I'm okay. I mean, I trust you too.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, because I have to think of a substitute in case it's an uproot. And I
Right.
told Shane, like, he's not on my radar. I don't
Right.
think he's on Bryn's. And he's like, what about an uproot? I'm like, I still need to keep my word to you. I just need to consider what to do
Right.
out of it.
Right.
So, yeah. I don't know. Still trying to figure it out.
And green thumb has to be used before
Before that.
the greenhouse. Okay.
So we really need like 4 nominees because the fourth one's going to be like a substitute. So I need to go.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
that
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Bryn. I'll be back.
Wait, figure what I'm confused.
Who to nominate?
Who to nominate? Oh, okay. You're talking about green thumb?
Green thumb. Keep forgetting about green thumb. You have to buy it and then use it before they enter the greenhouse. Essentially, it just like switches people,
Oh.
right? Yeah.
Okay. I also feel vulnerable this round with Bryn and Olivia in charge. They're definitely weaker alliances. Honestly, I wouldn't even say an alliance at all,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
With you mean?
Yeah, with me. I mean, not because I don't like them or whatever, but I just like, you can't make promises to everyone that
Right.
you're gonna
Right.
have an alliance with them.
I get it.
Me, you, Zach,
And Abby.
and Abby. Okay. Out of that, I feel like
Zach won't get voted only because of that alliance thing they made. But Zach also doesn't think that that's gonna hold. He thinks that that's a very weak alliance and that it was already forgotten.
Right.
I'll talk to Bren, see where her head's at.
Same.
See if she's eating.
Well, I don't know. I started freaking out. I don't.
I'm not upset. You did what you did.
Especially after the fucking Venus flytrap. I'm like, now I have to decide between 2 groups of 4.
Fine. I'm not pressed about it.
Well, that's why I chose Bryn and Thomas, because I don't think they would have targeted. But then Thomas took 2 seeds.
And Olivia.
Which kind of baffles me because you must feel really safe. Exactly. You must feel really safe to take 2 seeds as a first placer at this point in the game.
Yeah.
So
He showed his hand a little bit.
Bryn's not going to nominate you, I don't think.
I don't think so, but Olivia might.
You think?
We're not close.
Really?
I mean, we've kind of like checked in, but
Okay.
I don't think Olivia's main alliance is with me.
I haven't talked to them since they left the greenhouse.
And I know that if she didn't put up Shane last round, she would put me.
Okay. Well, I have
That's
my
what
I
I've
have
heard.
my banked vote, so
Okay.
I will use that for you if you are up on the block against someone.
We'll see how it goes.
Because I would like to work with you and Shane and Bryn.
Yeah.
But I think me doing that, that's only 4 out of 9, so we need to buy ourselves 1 or 2 more rounds before we fully commit to a 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, come here.
Can I roll up on you?
I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
Oh my God,
And you
it
had to
was
show
so
your
bad.
cards. I'm so sorry.
Are they saying anything about it?
No, they straight up.
I don't even think you really showed your cards. They were just mad that.
Every single person is like, what did y'all promise him? And I'm like, I'm not telling you. And I was like,
Well, I told them that I literally came up to y'all because they were promising me that I could control the greenhouse.
Mhm.
And I went up to your team and I said, well, as long as I'm safe, I will give it to y'all. I don't want to control the greenhouse
Mhm.
after the Venus flytrap situation.
Like Shakira came up to me and
Yeah, Shakira seems pissed.
she is pissed. She's
Yeah.
very pissed. And
Well, that's because Shakira's been backseat driving.
and she was like,
But
what
I
did
think
you
she's
say
ready
them?
to get in the driver's seat.
I think so too.
too. And that's scary.
So I would be fine with Shakira going up this round.
Yeah. But
It just depends if we have the vote.
you're obviously.
I think Bryn will do what we ask her to.
She will. And I just talked to Olivia and she was like,
What was Olivia saying?
well, I was like, are we good? And she was like, yeah, you're good in my book. And I was like, what if there's an uproot?
Yeah.
And she was like, I need to talk with Bryn about that. But I think you're good. You
Well,
have to make
how many seeds does Shakira have?
I don't know. We kind of have to make sure that they don't uproot and she just goes back in her word anyway.
Because Shakira was the only one I didn't know how many seeds she had last round. But Zach got a seed count, so Zach knows.
So should,
Zach's not gonna.
so should you put Shakira?
I know, but Shakira always dropping these little hints like, I don't trust Zach, I don't trust Zach, I don't trust Zach.
And
I'm not believing that bullshit.
Thomas won 2 seed competitions in a row.
Who?
Thomas.
Yeah. Well, because
Oh, really?
used a bunch of
He just got seeds from the greenhouse.
But he didn't win last competition. Oh, he won 2
Yeah,
seeds, you
he
mean?
won 2 seeds.
Okay,
So he's
okay.
got 4 seeds.
So he's starting to stack seeds. Okay, I see what you're saying now, sorry.
But I think Bryn would obviously nom whoever. We just have to make sure that whoever Olivia nominates isn't uprooted and then they throw one of us on the block.
Well, Olivia's not going to nominate Kat, so I think we need to try to get Olivia to nominate Zach.
Okay.
And then if Zach goes down.
So here's the thing, if Bryn's not
No, because we're going to have Bryn nominate Shakira.
Oh.
So we need to try and get Olivia to nominate
I
Zach.
mean, I think Olivia's working with Shakira. That might be my bad optics.
No,
but
I do, but I think we can talk to Olivia. I don't know how close they really are.
So we need to grab Bryn and we need to grab Olivia.
Okay, but we can't be seen
Or not
talking to
Olivia.
before all the time. We need to
Okay.
wait until we have a majority.
Yeah.
It's still final night.
But we have to get majority right here.
Yeah.
We need to.
Who do you trust at this point in the game? Who are your allies?
is there a... Is nobody a correct answer? I think Shane is on my side. I don't know what Thomas is doing. I would love to be with Thomas, but I don't know what's going on. I mean, Zach's playing both sides, and Shakira and I have no relationship, and she's backseat driving, so.
So who do you want to see go?
Shakira kind of goes for Olivia too. I can't really get a read on her. I think she's played herself really well. I don't know how much she's in my corner. I don't think she is at all. If I had to see someone go, Shakira, Zach. I mean, I don't really want to see Olivia go, but if you're not on my team, like if you're not with me, you're against me, you know what I mean? Really, anybody that's not me. If we can get a majority of me, Edmund, Shane, and Bryn, I would like that. That would be nice. But I'm getting a little worried about Endgame and how to navigate that far ahead, because I feel like every round I'm starting over and have no idea who's actually with me and what's going on. So I'm kind of just winging it in the best way possible. But I mean, it's worked for me so well, so okay. I don't have any seeds. Don't have any power. Haven't really won a competition in a while, so yeah. That's pretty much it.
I feel like y'all wouldn't vote for Thomas or Shane. Like, they were on your team, you know what I mean? Like, so I feel like technically, even though they're technically safe, I also feel like
It's kind of
Thomas
understood,
and Shane
yeah.
are also safe, because that would just be wild.
Yeah.
But crazier things have happened.
Yeah,
But yeah, definitely. I feel like I know something for a reason why you shouldn't feel that way. If you know what I mean. You don't.
News to me.
Zach told me that he was approached by you, Shane, and you, I think, to not vote for each other. And I don't know if I'm getting these things wrong, because I might be learning.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's a late time of the day.
We're all learning things.
Was this recently?
It was like when all of the Venus flytrap was happening. It was during all that.
That's crazy because I was dead on the couch.
Yeah. I can't confirm she was
It's
dead.
definitely not you. So I'm trying to figure out, did I get the names wrong? Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
Figured I ever said that.
It was kind of just like, hey, I really like her, you know?
Yeah.
I got your back. Pinky promise.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, okay. But it wasn't like an explicit.
Okay.
I got to put my pinky in, but I don't know. That doesn't mean that they won't take their pinkies in. We won't do the hokey pokey, you know?
I really should have just given it to you, so I apologize.
It's fine, and that's why I was trying to tell you, like, we need to draw battle lines, because she's with them.
But I thought Thomas would be more willing to work with us. I just don't like that he gave up the power. That's why I gave Thomas first. Because I figured giving Olivia third would mean she would end up with 2 seats.
I'm trying to work right now. We really got to work overtime to get this majority.
I see them putting up
Abby.
and then either Shakira or Zach. Probably not Zach, probably more likely Shakira.
But I think Abby's loyal to us. You don't?
I think Abby is loyal to us, but not as much as maybe Shakira or Zach. What do you think?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Wouldn't you rather split up Shakira and Zach?
I don't think they are a pair.
Shakira and Zach?
Maybe I'm wrong. Do you think?
I don't know. I just feel like they're always purposely talking shit about each other to try and hide it, but I always see him sneaking off having one-on-ones.
That's true. Very true.
So I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But honestly, Shakira hasn't lied yet, so...
I would rather get
What
rid
do
of
you want to do
Abrielle
today?
than Shakira, personally.
Okay.
I'd rather keep Abrielle on the block. That's me. Because I
Do
don't...
you think that's the smartest move right now?
I don't see... I know Shakira and Zach won't put us up, but I think potentially Abrielle could.
Even if... Because, like, say Shakira goes up now, basically because of what I did, you don't think she'll hold that against me?
I don't think so. Yeah, again, I see Abrielle putting us up more likely than Shakira putting us up. Okay. That's me.
I say we wait for now.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm glad we talked about it.
Yeah.
Shane, Bryn, and Abrielle whisper while isolated indoors, and you cannot hear them over the sound of the air conditioning, so I'll recap their conversation. Bryn says that she's comfortable nominating Shakira, however, she doesn't want blowback from her allies like Zach and Thomas. Shane brings up the fact that they can't trust Zach, who was included in their deal that they started during the last round. He suggests the three of them team up with Edmund and Olivia to form a majority alliance. Shane also reveals that Zach told Shakira about the deal that they made last round.
But I just know strategically I'm one of the people on y'all's hit list just because I haven't like necessarily scratched her back in a way that other people have.
And that's fair. I'm just, I can try, I can attempt, like I can't promise anything, but I can attempt to arrange it in a way to where like, you might not be like on the block originally. If someone uses uproot, we might have to, just because of who's left. But I can try to swing it to where it's like you're not the primary nominee, and there's a chance like if someone outbids or no one bids on uproot, like be safe. I can try to like secure your spot as best I can because I do see he's like a good player. I mean, I think so. I'd like to work with you more, but like that's. I think that's just the opportunity hasn't presented itself to us. I mean, we tried. Like I definitely do want to work with you more though because I think you're a strong player, and I don't want to see you go. So.
Yeah. What's up?
Hey.
Can I talk to you real quick?
No, I want to find Bryn, please.
I'll probably do Abby.
Cool.
But yeah. I just hate when
I'm
people
okay
talk.
with that, yeah.
Yeah. If you're
I mean,
and if you feel free to.
Like I've worked with her in the past, but like.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I've honestly been working. I've been working with you more, so like I like respect that decision, you know.
Yeah. If you want me to change it, I can. We can definitely talk.
No, like. I don't think there's anybody I would rather, you know.
Right.
That like would be crossing a line.
Yeah.
On trust kind of deal.
What's up? If I jump in?
Yeah, come on.
Nothing. I was eating pizza and did not know that we had started, and so I was like.
We were just like briefly talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still need to see what Bryn wants to do because she's talking to Kat, and I'm trying to narrow down like one person and then possibly one alternate. Your name hasn't really crossed my mind as a nominee for me. I mean, I don't think it's crossed Bryn's, but I would still talk to her because like the people we've promised safety to just for this round to like secure our like not alliances but just our positions and like the words we gave people. It just limits it a lot.
Yeah.
So you're technically one of the people we didn't promise that to, but you haven't been someone I've been considering.
Okay.
Like you can.
Yeah.
If you wanted to talk to Thomas, he could tell you like who I'm thinking of. I just don't want to say that name because I don't want it to spread until I can talk to more people.
Agreed.
But yeah, no, I think.
Okay.
We're fine. I would talk to Bryn as well just to see where you're at.
I'm gonna go do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have anything you want to talk about, or kind of?
You're good. You're good. Yeah, I was.
So how are you feeling?
I'm all right. From my understanding, I'm promised safety because, like, we were in the greenhouse together.
Yeah.
And I believe it is being extended to you because you are on our team.
Okay.
That's what I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
I have no clue where Bryn is at, but the vibes I'm getting are Shakira and Abrielle.
Bryn? Like Bryn saying that?
That's what I've heard from Olivia.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, like I don't have any vibes either way. So I guess I need to talk to Olivia. She kind of told me that I was like, okay.
You should be.
Yeah. So, Thomas, you're definitely against me. Very clear. You're gonna have to go, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna work so hard to get you out right now because this is 3 rounds in a row. I've extended some kind of agreement, and every time I'm like, "Are we good?" And you're like, "Meh," and you walk away. So, here we go. Battle lines.
I think they're considering keeping Shane safe only because he was on our team or whatever. But at the same time, like
everyone's been going back.
At this point, though, what does that mean? Just
right.
The greenhouse.
That was he literally just picked our color card. You know what I mean?
So that's not because that was also something that was confusing because I told like he had said something like us having alliance. I need to step off of this. Us having like an alliance like this whole time, and then when it comes to like us being like, okay, what was the deciding factor? Which you were very upset about because you were like, there wasn't much of one of why Edmund picked that team.
Right.
He was like, Shane was like,
I don't think I'm at liberty to say.
he was like, I don't want to betray my team
I
like
said,
that.
well,
And I was
I'm
like, y'all literally just had ping pong balls in there.
And I said, oh, well, I'm just gonna go.
I was literally about to put all 5 of my balls into my seed cups just to get some seeds because I thought he was about to give it to y'all seed.
Well, it seemed like it, but I mean, he doesn't want that responsibility. I was like, you didn't have any.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I
told him I'm not upset.
honestly wanted Edmund to give y'all's team the power because I trust y'all more than my own team. But
yeah.
At the end, I chose seeds instead of nominating because I feel like there's more to do in the auction than with nominations because there's only 2 now.
That's always like a hidden battlefield that people kind of forget about.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to gauge right now.
I'm just worried about like if someone upgrades, there's a replacement.
Right. And if somebody if they are not on the block, then that's then it's literally down to maybe 2 people that are the choices, So it's tough. It's tough.
Good. I wanted to let you know that we're good. Everything I've been telling people is that the pool of us are at least for my selection. I can't speak on camera because I haven't gotten to talk to Brenda much yet about this, but the people that I'm keeping in the town are you, Thomas, and Shane. Because of because Thomas was on our team. You gave us the immunity. And Shane would put through hell last round, and I see an ally in him. So given those facts, I
Shane is freaking out.
I know, he just talked to me. I was like, listen, I'm taking my word to you. I'm not putting you up. But that does limit the pool. So when I was talking to Shakira, I was like, listen, based on the promises I made that I don't intend to go back on, it's a limited pool. I can't promise that you won't be up on the block at some point, but I can try to swing it to where you're a secondary nominee if someone does an update and you have to be a replacement nominee. I can try to do that to where it might not happen and we can outbid or you have a chance to
Who are you thinking between the other 3? Abby?
If we keep it in code, can we keep it between us?
For sure.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I've got he's not that I haven't worked with her, but that's not an impact. So I'd like to not put her up. I don't know what Bryn's going to do.
I haven't even talked to Bryn.
Yeah, me either. She's been talking to.
I've been waiting.
It's become a matter of who has helped me the least, or who have I not made a promise to for this round.
And I would like to, so y'all can have a one-on-one.
Yeah.
I think this is the time that we need to make the move against Thomas and Shakira. I know that you've been working with them a lot, but if we're gonna get to the end.
Zach gave information to Shakira and she came in here and point blank period sat down and confronted Abby and I.
2 rounds ago she was right before you won, Shakira was like, she's not even playing the game, so I want people that aren't playing the game that are out. Remember last round when I was like, do you want to know who's talking about you? And you're like, no, and I was like, okay, she's putting me up, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, I mean, she's playing the game. I respect that. I don't
absolutely
care.
Well, I mean, we're all.
She can say that. I got power twice.
But here's the thing. If we have the chance right now to make this move, we can go to top 5.
So do you want me to put Shakira up?
I think that you should put Shakira up, and then you will. Do you?
Maybe I should speak with Thomas.
Yeah, I want to.
No.
Well, you can. Yeah, if you want to speak one-on-one, but I think at some point we should.
Because if they use uproot and they use uproot Thomas, and if we nominate Zach, and we could eliminate.
So do you want me to put up Shakira? Because I told her I didn't promise her anything, but she was just talking, and I was like, listen, with the pool of people that I have based on the promises I made, and personally, I can't promise that you won't be put up. I can try to swing it to where you might be a secondary nominee if someone uses it. I can try that. But given the information I just got, I don't want her to be here anymore.
This is the time to be transparent, because we have to plan this. If Shakira goes up, and then Thomas or Zach go up, if either of them are uprooted, the other person has to go up, whether it's Thomas or Zach.
But I don't want to be the one to make the decision about putting Thomas on the stand. So
Yeah.
So
we promised Thomas immunity. I can't go back on that.
Okay, so you both promised Thomas immunity?
Well, we just kind of agreed on it because we were all, and then it's like our team, the 3 of us, all 4 of us, and then we were all in the greenhouse. So we're if you, he wanted the 2 seats, we didn't have to. I didn't want this power. I was fine 2 seats, but I had 3rd place, and it's well, It's your decision.
Yeah. Well, I feel really good with both of you. And I hope that me being candid right now has been like,
Right. No, I definitely appreciate all the honesty.
Yeah.
And the understanding that we've had, for sure.
I think
I
if
just don't know if getting rid of Thomas is the move right now.
Thomas is like least on the, I mean, it's what?
I think he would understand
You know, I don't-
Shakira.
Right.
Well, but if we
Shakira
put
and Zach.
Shakira and Thomas up, and then they used uproot on Thomas, then I would be able to replace Thomas with
But
Zach.
I don't want Thomas
Okay.
to go. Like, I want to work with Thomas.
Yeah, I don't want Thomas to go.
And we,
What if you, well, what did you think about putting up Abby? Do you know what I'm doing? Or if we could switch it, you put up Shakira and I put up Abby. And if one of them gets removed, you could put up another of your targets. Because you have Shakira on the block regardless.
But if she comes down, I honestly think we're going to go out if we don't make a move right now.
What do you want the move to be is the question.
And-
Like,
I think Shakira and Zach.
I mean, I went in there with the intentions of like having game talk, but no one looked like they really wanted to. They were all just like really tired and like kind of
That's what I'm like.
slumped. So I'm like, I feel like I don't even feel like bothering her to kind of plead my case because I feel like it'd be a moot point at this point. And I did talk to Olivia a little bit, and she couldn't give me definite like it won't be you, but she did say I will try to make sure it's not you. But I feel like between those two, one of them is gonna put me up because those not like I can't even say, oh, those are my weaker alliances. Like those are literally people that I have absolutely no
connection
alliance to, no connection to. I've never bartered or traded anything. I've never really scratched their back, so I feel like it's probably gonna be me.
Okay.
I just wanted to know, have you heard anything?
I mean, I went to Olivia. Olivia this whole time, love her, but is too scared to make
A move.
or a decision.
Agreed.
And I feel like that's kept her in this safe space. That's why she's here.
Yep.
But that safe only lasts so long of playing it safe. And I feel like at this point, that's kind of what we decided. Like, with this many people up, you can't make
People
a safe
that are
decision.
playing it safe are have to like get the
Yeah.
you know. So
And so I haven't heard anything about you. I just wanted to touch bases and see what you would kind of.
I also haven't heard anything about you.
Okay.
So I don't know.
I guess this is just a role that I
Yeah.
see what goes on.
I don't know.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Leave.
How's your talk go?
It's fine. She's basically told me that we're still fine based on what happened in the challenge.
They both are kind of. Those are two. What I was saying is like they've both played very safe,
Mhm.
and at this point, I feel like they're still trying to play safe.
But I think that was also part of my thing is like, I feel like everyone knows that Shane is running around like a chicken with its head cut off. So, people like
Are grabbing onto
Olivia,
that.
but people like Olivia and Bryn, who we don't really know where their heads are at,
Mhm.
I'd rather them have to prove themselves. Even Thomas, I don't think he's really nominated anyone yet.
That's
so,
true. Yeah. Well.
I just because at this point I want to see, and I told you kind of this, like there are people that I want to make it to the end with, and that's people who have kind of like appreciated their gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as like I like certain people and trust certain people, that's not the same thing as liking their gameplay.
Yeah. Like people that I would like to see to the end would be you two and Thomas for me. That's like my.
If it were between us four, I would not be mad about who would go further from that.
I mean,
agree.
I honestly said that rounds ago in a one-on-one that I would
Yeah.
like to work with you three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
No, same.
So if y'all want to do that, I'm so down for that.
I've kind of talked with Thomas, and I feel like
He's down.
he's down. on
He
the
feels
same.
the same way about y'all two as I do.
Okay.
I do have one question for you though.
Yeah.
Remember you had that pact or whatever, and you said, "Oh, that's probably not gonna hold."
That.
The no
Yes.
block.
Okay. I
whatever.
didn't.
Who were those people again? Shane.
It was Shane came up to me. I don't know if Shane had instigated it. I think I remember like him being like the one kind of creating this,
Of
but
course he was.
Shane pulled me, Abrielle, Brienne, and him
Yeah.
all in a little group.
Mm-hmm.
And I was waiting for Brady to get through,
Okay.
sitting on the couch, and they were like, "Come see." I was like, "Okay, y'all, what do we need to talk about?" And they were like, "Let's just kind of like make like a voter block of like this be like," because he was like, "I've been trying to make official alliances like since the beginning, and like I think I'm ready to really do that now."
And he chose y'all randomly.
I guess so.
But I feel like he's been saying that to everyone. He's thrown
He's been saying that to everyone. He's been saying that since the
he's thrown that
beginning.
in a few different groups I've been in.
But the thing is, the reason I wanted to check back on that is because Ariel was in there saying like, "Oh, I'm not safe, I'm vulnerable," and I was like, "Well, I feel like I know something about you that makes me feel like you would be safe." And she was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." So basically, I just told her, I was like, "Well, I thought that you were like in a voters alliance with 3 other players," and she was like, "Yeah, I don't think that was an official thing, and I also don't think anyone cares about that or is even thinking about that anymore." So.
I'm so glad I rolled pinky ring. I mean, I can't talk. I wasn't following it either. But it kind of seems that was the same. I mean, I think probably because Shane had pulled us aside and did that, all of us were like, uh-huh. You know what I mean?
Alright.
Yeah. And none of us were going to be like, I can't trust y'all.
I think
You know.
Shane will be an easy target for next round.
I agree.
Because I don't think they're going to nominate him because he was on
their team.
But that's also why I didn't give him powers, because who knows what Shane's going to do. You know what I mean?
I guess Zach told Shakira that like me and Shane tried to rope him into like a no vote, no block thing. And I was like, I don't know, sis, it wasn't that deep.
Yeah.
Because I said I was worried, and she was like, oh, well, I have some information about why you wouldn't be worried.
Right. Well, maybe,
But even still,
well, then is Zach spreading shit?
I guess so. But like, I didn't realize how much.
I don't think she did.
I don't think she did. Zach and
Zach
I think
told-
Zach and her like way closer than I thought. But Zach's a little nervous from being put up by Brady, I think, and he's trying to like.
Right.
So.
I haven't talked to Brent yet.
But I was like, sis, it wasn't that deep, and also, neither of them are in power.
Right.
So I can still be worried. I don't know what's going on.
That's the thing, like.
Brent's been dead on the
someone could
couch
spread
for
a
2
lie and
rounds.
no one will know if it's a lie.
And honestly, I don't talk to Olivia that much, so I'm stressing, rightfully so.
Right.
They are going to put who on their team. That's what I heard.
Gotcha.
Maybe Shane's in there.
I mean,
wait, who's not on their team?
You, me, Shakira.
Oh, I thought you said they are gonna put who's on their team, and I was like, no, we just no. Okay, figured.
Unless.
Everyone was gunning for Shane, and now they're like, oh, we put the same cards, so we're going to
See, I don't think
Well,
that.
I mean, I think Shane's made a threat of himself.
I
Or not
agree.
really a
It's
threat,
like
but-
literally, it's just because he chose the red team. Like the only reason, like yes, he was on our team, but like Edmund chose the 3 people. Like Shane is
give power to
just as
Shane.
much on the outs as
Yeah.
anybody else.
But
I
and
don't
like I don't know if that's as threatening
Like
as
Shane
it was
doesn't.
earlier
Shane
in the
doesn't
game.
owe Bryn and Olivia anything.
And I don't think they owe him anything. I think he's
I
just
don't think he's done anything for anyone. I don't think that anyone's done anything for him.
he's just jumping from pocket to pocket.
I think he's just trying to save himself.
Yes, he's been scrambling since Daisy Chain.
My girls in power. Women in STEM. No.
It's funny because I was a liberal arts
No,
major.
STEM.
Yeah. We're trying to figure out what is the best thing to do.
Okay. Who is off limits for y'all?
Yeah,
Okay.
Edmund's off limits. I told Shane he was off limits for me personally. I did not speak for you for anything because I don't believe in doing that. I think my moves are my own. The promises I make are my own. So if you want, whoever you want to put up, don't feel like you have to keep the same promises I did. If you don't want to, like that's your game. I'm not gonna play your game for you. But people I was considering putting up. I was considering putting up Abby, but then Shane came and talked to us, and he was saying like stuff came to light about Shakira, and I'm like, I didn't intend to put her up, but I'm like.
Shakira basically, Zach told Shakira something in confidence, and Shakira came in here and had no issue telling Abby and I about the information that Zach shared, and I think that that's very dangerous to keep someone like that in the game.
That's fair.
I just want to see where your head was at, because I know like y'all kind of bonded over like being perceived as like strong players.
Right.
So I don't know what you think about like pros and cons of keeping her. I want to tell you about that because I know y'all work together, or like somewhat at least.
Yeah, I mean for me, like I personally don't think Shane is owed protection just because he pulled a red card with us, you know?
Yeah.
I think
we were chosen by Edmund because we have strong social game.
Yeah.
And we're connected with Edmund. And that's why I think we should protect Edmund, right? What?
Like I said, if you don't.
No, I'm laughing at the possibility of you putting up Shakira and me putting up Shakira.
I was gonna say,
I'm not mad at that.
because if you want to put up Shane and Lance are clear. I didn't promise Shakira protection. I said I would try to swing it, but given stuff that's come to light, I don't have to do
Then
that.
I'm gone after that.
Why?
I don't know exactly.
Who is she with?
Nobody. He's trying to get us to pick a side, so we wouldn't be like in the middle, or at least maybe probably
I don't
have
think
better alliances than we do.
I don't think you're upsetting anybody by putting him up.
That is it. I mean, you really wouldn't piss him off, except me.
I might cry. I'm not built for this shit.
Me neither. Makes me sad.
I'm sorry.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's my bad.
Tired of this, Grandpa.
This is fun.
Grandpa, I am tired.
Hilarious.
Okay, so
Yeah.
All right, everyone, it is time for another nomination ceremony. Olivia, you're our sunflower. Name the first nominee.
this was a very hard decision for a lot of reasons. I don't take any joy in putting people up because I like to think I've gotten closer to all of you throughout the course of these weeks. But just due to things that have come to light in conversations, I think it's best for my game and possibly the game of my competitors if we put Shakira up.
Shakira, you have been nominated. Have a seat.
Sip of the beer.
And you receive a seat.
Whoa.
Right, and Bryn, it's your turn to nominate.
Okay. No one's gonna like me after I do this, like at all whatsoever. Shane.
Shane, you have been nominated for banishment. Shakira and Shane, you are our nominees. But the auction can save one of you. Let's head over. Will either nominee be able to buy their way off the block? And who will be the next person sent to jury? Find out next time on The Greenhouse Season 3.